Hi, broadcasting not live from Ajijic, Mexico, I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and here we try to share with you the joys of living in Mexico. This is kind of a short video, and I want to thank James and Rena for joining us in this interview. Right now, at the time this video is being shot, they live in Las Vegas and they're coming to Ajijic to explore and see if they can live here for a while anyway, until they find all of Mexico. So it's a good interview. They're very nice people, very up people. So let's see what they have to say. Welcome, James and Rena. Good morning, James and Rena. Welcome to Ajijic Remote.
Good morning, Bill.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, Reina. ¿Hablas español?
Un poquito.
Un poquito, qué bueno para ti. Oh, I've got 2 pages of questions here for you guys. And my first question is, where do you guys live now?
We live in Las Vegas. I've been here 33 years, and Rena's been in Las Vegas 15.
Okay, and where are you guys from originally?
I grew up in South Carolina. I was an Army brat until I was about 6, and then my family settled in South Carolina after my dad retired, or just before my dad retired. And I've lived all over the place. So I've lived in South Carolina and Texas and California and Alaska and Virginia and Germany and Tennessee and Taiwan.
Oh,
And yeah.
okay. And James, are you from Las Vegas?
I've been here 33,
He's 33.
33 years in Vegas, and I grew up.
I'm a cradle robber.
Oh, why not? Why not?
I wouldn't complain about that. I've been out here 33 years, and I grew up in Honolulu and lived in Dallas for a short time before here.
Wow, Honolulu. Ooh, okay.
So
And
I'm looking forward to the weather in Ajijic.
oh,
'Cause it's
okay.
very similar, yeah.
Okay. And what are your plans for Mexico, for Ajijic? What are your plans?
He looks at me. We sort of want to get a feel for the area, and it actually is going to be our first trip lakeside. We know the area through videos that we've been watching since like the end of 2018. The way that we came upon Ajijic was that we had been thinking that we were going to move to the Big Island when we retired. And the most affordable area of Hawaii is the Big Island, in the areas where the volcano is active. So for a couple of years, we had thought we were going to move there to Puna. And then in 2018, the volcano erupted. Well, it didn't erupt, but it came through the ground. And inundated the area that we were looking at. So it was kind of heartbreaking because James had a real emotional reaction when we had our first trip to Hawaii together, and that was how we decided that we were going to move there. And it was kind of hard to let go of that idea, but James came upon Ajijic on YouTube one night, and that was kind of it.
Okay. Okay. Now, have you ever been to Mexico before? Anywhere?
See.
Yes.
Where?
Lots of places.
Oh.
James?
I've dove all over Mexico, Cabo, Mazatlan, most of the touristy spots. I've been to Guaymas. We in fact, in Thanksgiving, we drove into Ensenada. Where else in Mexico?
The Yucatan, Puerto Morelos, and other areas of Quintana Roo, and I've been to Oaxaca and the countryside in Oaxaca. Um, where else?
I've scuba dove most of the Sea of Cortez also.
Okay, okay.
We've been out of Mexico through our history. She'll say that if you put both of us together, we've traveled all over the world. So
Yeah.
we've been, over the 30 years here in and out of Mexico multiple times.
Okay, okay. Now, James, you've told you guys join us live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, and
My 8 a.m.
you
cup of coffee.
and you have told me many times that this is your retirement countdown, and you guys are coming down here like what day is it? It's like the 8th of May, something like that.
The 10th.
The 10th. Okay, okay. And
Yes.
are you retired now?
Technically, I'm on the negative countdown now. If it's like 5 or 6 days, I've been physically have not gone to my real job.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
It's there. Technically, I
Congratulations.
start vacation
He's
tomorrow, and I'm
vacationing
off for
out.
the next. I'm still technically employed, but I'm on the vacation for the next month, and I'll just let them know when I get back that I'm not going to come back.
Okay, okay. Now, why Ajijic? I mean, you've traveled around the world, Hawaii, uh, scuba diving all around Mexico. You've been to, but why Ajijic? And you're coming to visit, but is this visit kind of like an exploration?
Yes.
We go live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's Chicago time. And we have people from all over the world that share with us how they moved to Mexico or where they live in Mexico, how they got immigration in Mexico, and it's a lot of fun. So click the subscribe button so you'll get notified right before we go live on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Okay.
Definitely.
This visit it's technically a visitation to check out this area. For the last 20 years, when I said I wanted to retire, I was not going to stay in Las Vegas. So regardless of what happens, we're leaving. We're putting our house up for sale, and um, everything we've seen about the area is it's calmer, it's quieter, the food quality, the weather, um, and at the worst case, it's where we're going to start. It's where we're going to start our next chapter of our life.
Okay, okay. And when you get here, when you get here, what are you going to do? I mean, you'll be retired. Let's say you decide to move to Ajijic. Okay, so how will you spend your time?
You can take this one.
You should actually take this one. um, we plan to just spend a lot of time exploring the area. We want to get some e-trikes and just spend time riding up the bike path and exploring the little towns and just spending a lot of time outdoors and just having a slower pace of life. We're actually really
Okay,
looking forward to that.
And do a lot of traveling too.
Yeah.
We're hoping if we find a place that's going to be very lock and go. Um, our plans is to bring a vehicle down there and just to be able to hit the road when we want to, or run back to the States when we need to. Rena's mom is in South Carolina, so to have the access to run in and out of the country and to visit some areas that's easily drivable down there. And
okay.
also take advantage of the bus system that they have down there. It's amazing transportation and I know you love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You'll love the buses down here. They're
Yeah.
fabulous. You guys, once you get here, you're going to see a lot of people with white hair, lots. But you guys don't have white hair. You look like you look pretty young.
I just turned 60 last month.
Okay, okay, okay. So you
Pretty
guys are
close.
Pretty close.
I'm pretty
oh,
close.
okay. So now here's a question that's on my list. Aren't you scared to move to Mexico? You know, with cartels and the narcos and all that kind of
Absolutely.
No,
stuff.
Absolutely not.
No, we think it's more dangerous here. Yeah, we're in that
Okay.
camp. We think it's more dangerous here.
Oh, okay. 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 So what are you doing about your visa situation?
We have an appointment at the consulate for June 15th.
Okay.
So yeah, when we get back, we're gonna start working on getting our temporary right away. Probably
Okay.
temporary right away.
A- And
Yeah,
you're
we
going to
want to
get a
bring a car, so it has to be
Yeah.
temporary.
okay. So are you going to get a 1 year or a 2 year or how's
I
that
think
going?
initially, if I understand it correctly, initially you have to get a 1 year.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
If there's
well,
a way to extend,
Yeah,
if there's a way to extend it, we'll
and
do
then
it. I'm sure.
I think the second time around you can extend it for 3 years, but I think the initial one is for 1 year.
okay. Now my cousin, she came here from Montana, and her first visa was a permanent visa.
Well, you
So,
can do that, but we want to bring a vehicle, so we're not going to
ah,
do that.
right, right,
Yeah,
right. Okay,
we got a Tesla, so we want to bring it with us.
okay, okay, okay. Very good. And so, now, my this question is, what research did you guys do?
Boatloads,
Yeah.
Okay,
boatloads. Watching. I mean, I was thinking about this when we were talking about this meeting. All the different. The YouTube community is awesome, and
Yeah.
the amount of information we can
Yeah.
find. Uh, Watching you every week and picking tidbits of information out, and your other weekly videos. There's some awesome people. Q RuPaul, Legal Issue, No Bull. Uh,
Retiring in Mexico, no bull, Ernie.
is awesome.
Yeah.
The travel bloggers,
Yeah.
and
uh-huh, uh-huh.
it's just amazing. Just groups of amazing people. And if you just
Oh,
got to be interested in it, you'll pick out great information.
Yeah.
okay, okay,
And
okay.
yeah.
Um, Now another question on my list is, do you think you'll stay in Ajijic or will you look around and is Ajijic just a landing spot and then you may choose somewhere else or do you have any clue?
We don't know yet, would be my answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to play this one by
Yeah.
ear.
Okay.
Um, uh, yeah, I think I'll pick up more Spanish. And, then we won't be as limited in, we won't need to stick to our comfort zone as much. Our comfort zone will expand.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now
Plus, we
here's
can
another.
get all our
Yes.
visas and all of that, and it feels, it feels like doing the things that you have to do initially. Coming to an area with a lot of resources is a good idea for us.
Okay. And when you guys come down on the 10th, where are you going to stay and how long will you be here?
We'll actually be in Guadalajara on the 10th for 2 days. We'll be in Ajijic on the 12th.
Okay.
I think I've always said the 10th through our conversations, but
Hmm.
we'll be in
Hmm.
Ajijic on the 12th. We're staying at an Airbnb just off the Carretera in Upper
La Floresta.
La Foresta.
La Foresta. La Foresta. Okay. Yeah, that's a wonderful little community there.
We chose it. We wanted to be in a neighborhood that was walkable
Yeah.
into Ajijic area,
Okay.
and
And
uh,
what? Go ahead.
and
Hmm.
just to see how the transportation situation is. I wanted close to the bus lines, close to
Hmm.
the bike trail, uh, and just be able to walk into Melicon and to the plaza area and
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
all the restaurants. And
And oh, something it came and then it went. The question just came and went. Oh, so what do you know? What do you know? It sounds like you've done a lot of research about Ajijic. What do you know about Ajijic?
well, I know it's old colonial town that goes back 500 years, and some of the interesting, the good and the things that we'll need to get adjusted to, like the narrow streets. People complain about the
The
streets. Well,
cobblestones.
these streets were laid 500 years ago. It is not a typical town.
Hmm.
Um, We know that the food culture there is great. The weather's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All our, I joke with all our friends in here that shop at like Whole Foods, and I mentioned Driscoll berries, and they all nod their heads about Driscoll berries. They go, "Well, those are grown just across the lake from us.
Right.
You know, we get the
Mhm.
second ones that are ripe." And they
Uh-huh.
all laugh
Uh-huh.
about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Something else went through my head, but yeah, I guess we know lots of tidbits. We know lots of things about the area, and we think we'll love it. Um, but
Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think, what you like, what you didn't like, and what videos you would like to see. And if you liked the video, please click the like button. That helps our YouTube channel.
we'll
Just
see.
looking for a much slower
Yeah.
pace of
Yes.
lifestyle.
Okay. 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 Well, I wanted to, excuse me, I wanted to do this interview, and then after you guys visit another, then I'd like to do another interview when you guys get back there. But do you think you'll rent or sell your house there? Will you buy a house here or just rent here?
Our plan is to sell this house,
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and our plan technically is to probably buy there soon, as
Yeah.
long as everything's fine.
We know the general advice is to rent for a while to figure out what area you want to be in, but it seems like the homes there retain their value pretty well and they sell easily.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we kind of think maybe if and it's like there's always something great on the market. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I've been looking at the real estate listings for a long time, and there's always something great on the market. It's easy to fall in love with a place, and it's sad when the place that you've fallen in love with, well, both sad and happy. It's like, yay, somebody got this beautiful house, and oh, I can't get this beautiful house.
Oh, oh,
And we're just going to use
oh.
when we're going to use the equity on this house to take advantage of
Yeah.
the market
Okay.
down here, and that's going to help us get to our Social Security collecting age. And
Okay. Okay. I'm at the end of my list of questions, but I still have two questions to go. What did I not ask you that I should have asked you? Or something that you would like to talk about that I didn't ask you?
oh, there was one question I was going to email you on this question about having large items shipped to you.
Yes.
Like we're thinking of buying some electronic tricycles for the trail.
Hmm.
And what would like a $3,000 item be taxed if it was ordered through, say, Amazon or something like that? What would happen with something like that?
Okay, so you're going to make this purchase after you get here?
Yeah, that's just one of the questions. That's a possibility. Yes.
Okay. Here's what
Because
you
if
want to
we
do.
don't, then we have to worry about how we're going to get them, there.
Yeah,
So,
what you
which,
want to do, sign up for a Amazon Mexico account, and it's all going to be in Spanish, so you'll have to use Google Translate and stuff like that. But once you get an address down here, have two Amazon accounts, one for the United States and one for Mexico, because not all products can be shipped
hmm,
through 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 Amazon America.
hmm,
So, and then if you have an Amazon Mexico account, usually it's going to be half or 30% less because it's in Mexico.
Okay, great.
So, and the taxes, everything that you buy in Mexico, whether it's a Coca-Cola, a beer, or some soup, everything gets a 16% tax. So so you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Anything else?
We're going to be meeting with
See.
Alvaro.
well, yeah, we're gonna meet up with them at the Lake Chapala Society.
Uh huh.
Um, uh, Thursday after next.
Oh, okay. Very good. He's a great guy. Albero is my immigration attorney, and he's helped like 150 or 200 of our subscribers get visas. So I'll put his contact information below in the description.
Yeah.
In fact, we emailed him
Yeah.
a couple little questions. He got right back and
Yes.
and her amazement was, he's not even our lawyer yet, and he's answering
Right,
questions for us. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Yes.
My last question on the list is, what advice do you have for people thinking about moving to Mexico? And you haven't been to Ajijic yet. This is your first time to Ajijic, though you traveled Mexico. But what advice in this early stage? You guys are just getting ready to jump off the boat. But in this early stage, what advice do you have for other people?
We've been planning this for years. I mean,
Yeah.
Rena mentioned we thought about moving to Big Island. This was like 5 years ago now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've been working on this whole project of
Yeah.
knowing we're going to retire years ago.
Yeah.
So having an idea what you want to do and utilizing all the angles to do your homework, the internet, you guys, people like you and everybody else that we mentioned before, and just jumping into it.
We probably would have been to Ajijic a lot sooner if not for two things. COVID and James's mom. She took a fall and broke her hip and was on home hospice for like a year and a half.
Okay.
So she was on home hospice with us, so we really couldn't leave her.
In fact, and probably for the a year and a half, year or 2 years before her big fall a couple years ago, we were taking separate vacations.
Yeah,
because we didn't want to leave mom alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is sort of the gates are open. We can do what we can do what we want to do now, and the math is right for us to be able to do it. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my advice: gather as much information as you can, talk to as many people as you can, read them, watch as much stuff as you can, get out there, take trips, figure out what you want to do.
Get your finances in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, James and Rena, I want to thank you very much for sharing your information with us today. And after you make the trip, we'll do another interview, and or we'll wait until you actually move here and go to your place and interview you right there. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you. We should get together for tacos or beer or something while we're traveling Ajijic.
Okay, when you get here, drop me a line.
I'll do that. Thanks, Bill.
Bye, Bill.
You're very welcome. Adios.
Adios.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. James and Rena, we wish you the best luck. We hope you enjoy your stay in Ajijic, and we hope you find what you're looking for. We thank you so much for joining us from Las Vegas. This is Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we'll see you in the next video.